So we got ourselves some spark plugs. I picked up some auto lights. Looks like an ep85. These were recommended. Got some blue streak wires in case. There's part 10043. Pre-set up. Those are 8.5 silicone that are high temp resist, so maybe they won't melt, but honestly this is just kind of get this started. Let's go ahead and get these gapped 0.35, and we'll replace our wires. Then we'll check our points, and you know how it works. Follow along. All right, let's gap these. All right, so Bishop's tip of the day. If you're a shade tree like myself, there's a spark plug. Normally it's got a little plastic protector on here. These aren't, they're kind of inexpensive, but that's okay. I'm going to use this old feeler gauge that my grandfather left me, made in USA. Don't often see that. Okay, so a feeler gauge. This should have, there we go. There's our 35 right there. That's what we're going to need. So 0.35. So we'll go ahead and see if that wire fits in here. It doesn't, so we will use this little bender, just kind of back here. Just give it a little bit of a, and I'm hardly even pushing really. See if our wire goes through. Nope. Oops, that was a big bend. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, way too much now. Let's give it a slight tap. Almost. All right, there we go. All right, so it fits in there kind of tight, and that's fine. Doesn't need to be super loose, but it should at least go through there. All right, so I'm going to do the other 7 really quick here. I always put it back in. You can see that sometimes from the manufacturer, they come already. Oh, I guess it would help if I did it over here. See, from the manufacturer, they sometimes come already adjusted. There we go. A little tight. I'm going to go back through every single one. And this is just the cap from my oil. Just going to put a little dip on my hand and just run it over the threads like that once. And just go back through each one and do that. All right, so real close. So when I do this, I just oil my finger, run it around on the threads. Try not to touch the end of the electrode with your oily fingers. And then you can get a little bit of oil up on this crush ring. That's what this is here. This is a crush ring. So when you seat the spark plug into the block, it kind of smooshes that metal O-ring and creates a better seal on your block. That's why you should never really reuse spark plugs once you pull them out. Never really seats really well the second time. We have our spark plugs done, ready to go. They're prepped, they're oiled, they're gapped, they're good to go into the engine. Now you get to watch me struggle to put those in. Those last two in the back are murderous. Just really quick, our firing order, in case you're curious, I have it printed out here. Looking at the front of the engine and the back, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, then 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side, and the firing order is right here. You can see that 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2, kabam. Okay, let's go ahead and get the spark plugs in now. Oh. Well, I dropped that one. Had to recheck the gap to make sure. I think we're okay.
There you can see me using my rechargeable headlamp. I can't recommend a headlamp LED source more than this one. I'll put a link in the description down below.
All right, let's tighten it up now. Oof. You know, there is a trick to doing this that I just remembered. I'll do it on the next one and I'll show you. I'll share it with you and you'll go, oh, that's great. Officially, that was the hardest one to do. Ugh. Okay, let me show you, hopefully, a shortcut. Okay, this might save you some time. Take your spark plug, take some, I think this is 3/8 Yeah, look at that, 3/8 gas line. Just stuff your spark plug in the end like that. Then you can kind of turn this, and that will finger tighten your spark plug right off the bat. Yeah.
Well, you can't win 'em all, Bishop. Better luck next time.
You run the danger of cross-threading, so if you can get your hand in there, use that instead. Ugh. All right. That does work, though. I've used that before. All right, that's done. Let's tighten these up and let's go for some wires. Well, I marked these so I would know it was the second one from the front. This one is the first. So I'd recommend replace them just one at a time. And remember to take the two longest out from your box and save those for your longest runs from the distributor to that back into this back. So this one here is probably going to be my shortest. All right, take these from your box. Look in here and find the one that has this on the end. This is going to be the one for the top eater distributor over to your flamethrower, over to whatever your coil is. And that's a short one, so take that one, put it aside. The rest of these, go ahead and lay out and go from longest to shortest. And then you'll match the wires as you pull them off of your engine. All right, they also have an end. This type of end goes into the distributor cap. This goes on your spark plug. You can see the clear difference there. You can see here are our longest ones, right over here. Very long. And I've gone from longest to shortest. And we'll just match these as we go, so we'll start with this one. This is dielectric grease. Came in the box. It's a non-conductive grease. Oh, in French even, maybe. All right, take just a little. Vice Grip Garage might say a scotch, or a scotch, just a little bit. Just a little bit on there. Doesn't matter if you get it on the rubber. Just a little bit to help it slide down in there easier. Just make sure you do that on this end and that end too. Your future self will thank you. A little bit in there. Could just take, we'll just take the greasy end of this. There we go. Okay, that's one. There's one. Okay, so this is cylinder 13572. So let's look up our firing order. We'll just make sure we check our firing order here. So 2, the next one, well, all right, so 2. Next one should be 1 going over there. Then 8 over here at the end. Huh? Ah. Okay, we are going counterclockwise this way. All right, so this one on 2, the next one over should be 1. Yep, goes all the way over there to 1. The next one is 8. That's this one. Yep, goes all the way back to 8. All right, so that's the next one we're going to do. Man. All right, well, That's really rubbing up against the steering column. I'll show you. You can see right down in there where it is just rubbing, but that's okay. Whew. That's right, because actually we just want it to run. I'm not going to drive it around the block, probably. All right, we have all of our spark plug wires in, except our distributor one. We are set up. We've double checked these. So we got wires in, plugs in, all wired to the distributor up. Let's plug the distributor in to the coil, and well, maybe what we'll do is we'll leave that off, and I just want to hear what it sounds like as we're cranking it over now that spark plugs are back in it, because, well, you know, you heard it the other day. Let's not leave the old spark plug wire in there. I'm going to pull the cap and just check the points real quick. And let's take a look at that. Well, hey. That doesn't look so bad. Let's pull you in here. Well, it's actually pretty clean. I can see a little bit of surface corrosion there, I guess, from sparking. Let's just clean that off, and let's oh boy. Huh, it looks like we have some sort of magnetic sensor for this. Oh boy. Not our standard points. Well, I'm gonna guess, let's hope that works. All right, looking solid. Okay, let's see if we got 12 volts here. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. Let's see what we got here. Got a good ground. Oh, yeah, it looks like we probably have a ballast resistor coming in. I see only about 6 volts on our hot side. We can try it. All right. Well, phew, we know it wants to run. Yeah, I don't see any way to fill up the float in here. I'm going to crack our gas line here and see if we are getting any fuel up there, but I think we know we're a runner. Yeah, well, darn it, that was a lot of effort. We might be hydrolocked, so there might be some water in one of the pistons. So, you know, I'm not going to hurt this. We did hear it fire over a little bit. It may have circulated some water and filled something up that it shouldn't have filled up. I don't want to hurt this thing. So I think we're going to call this good. I think we're going to call this, it started, we heard it rumble, we heard it bark and fire up. Maybe I'll play that again. Oh yeah, of course, let's play that again. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. What we're going to do next is we're going to pull the engine, pull the tranny. We're going to take that on a small adventure over to the other side of the mountains. And from there, we're going to go ahead and see what that motor company can do for the engine. Yeah, electric versus ice. Yeah. We're going to see what that engine shop will do for us. And I think you're going to be surprised. You're going to like it. Come along for that ride. All right, well, thanks for coming by on Bishop's Garage. I'm Bishop, and I cannot wait until we can get some more work done on our project and hear that Charger come to life. All right, thanks for coming by. See ya.